Hey guys, this is Well the Hacks, and you're welcome to my series on cross-site scripting. And today we'll be using portswigger Lab Web Security Academy, where we can get website or labs where we can do our hacking on. So let me make it large so you can see how it looks like. So this is how the cross-site scripting lab looks like. This looks like a blog website because it gives you the ability to drop comments. This can also be a social media website. Wherever you see opportunity to drop comments, do some search parameters, they are very beautiful places to look for your cross-site scripting, right? And then remember, like I tell you, I always get my Bob proxy. And what does Bob proxy do? This is a Bob proxy, right? And it's a tool used to intercept a request between the browser and the target website, right? Let's say you're trying to reach this website and then you send a request from your browser, maybe your Firefox browser, and then you're passing your proxy, you're passing your request through this proxy, Bob suite. It will intercept it, and then it will give you the ability to manipulate it. It gives you the ability to change your search field. Let's say whatever you search, and now you're about to put a manipulative or this thing. You're about to put a script to steal malicious informations and all that. This is one of the tools you can use, right? Because it gives you the ability to brute force in the intruder. It gives you the ability to manipulate at the repeater. A whole lot of abilities and that it gives you as a penetration tester or a bug bounty hunter. Like I normally say, having a Bob suite is one of the first tools you should have as a bug bounty hunter. So without any further ado, let's continue with the hack already. So this is the website, right? And then this is a blog. And then I want to drop a comment and see if I can store a script in this website so that whenever anybody or any the admin or any of the privilege I'm able to get goes back to this website, they get cross-site scripting. They are vulnerable to that attack. And this is a stored cross-site scripting, so I'm able to steal. I don't even need to send it. I don't need to be the one to deliver the attack, because most time in reflected cross-site scripting, we send the vulnerable URL to the target, either through like a phishing attack or something, or through their emails, or sending them to click a link. But in cross-site scripting, you just leave it at the website, right? And then when someone gets to that particular place and clicks those kind of the place where you dropped your payload, they are already vulnerable to that, and it allows you to steal those information. So let's start with our hacks already. So I'm going to put a comment and see if it reflects. Okay, so I'm putting this comment and then I'm going to fill my name. Normally these are the things you do on a normal website, right? To show that you are a person. Okay guys, so I'm going to use my mail, right? Yeah. And I'm going to put a random strings, like just a random strings, and then this is where we're going to attack, right? How do I know? I will show you right now. All these other places can be vulnerable, obviously, but this is where I'm trying to attack, or I'm trying to drop my payload. So I will send this, but I will make sure my Bob proxy intercept is on, and when I send this, yeah, it gets it, right? Yeah, this is my post. Yeah, this is my post, and then I'll send this post to the repeater, and then I'll forward it and drop my intercept. So what is going to happen is I've dropped that comment, right? So I'm going to click for us to be able to run our attack, right? I'll go back to the blog post so that I can show you that it's working. Now this is my comment. This is the comment, right? And now we're going to intercept it again with Bob Prosy. And then when we click on this comment, see, it was intercepted. And then if you look at it here, we have that those random strings I used to on the when I was asked to fill the website, and then I'll still send it to the Bob repeater. Remember, I said Bob repeater is a place where you have the ability to what's it called? You have the ability to intercept, manipulate, and all. So this is our first request. This was the first request. Okay, let me make it bold so you can see it, right? This is our first request. Yeah, where remember I said my name, the comment I dropped was wealthy, comment too wealthy, right? And then in the website I put this is the alphanumeric, right? And then on the second one, if you notice here on our get parameter, we're seeing my alphanumeric, but this is not where we're going to inject. We'll go back to this request that I sent to my repeater, and then here I'm going to put a payload here, and then I'll submit it back to the website. So what's the payload? Let's say I'm going to put this payload JavaScript -alert1. So I'm asking that when I send this, right? Let me show the response in browser. So when I send this to the website, right? So I'll send it, yeah, and see if it's. So I'm supposed to get this response in browser, right? So we're showing the response in browser. Yeah, this is my browser. So I'm going to show it here. And I'm going to drop my intercept. I'm making sure that the intercept is not on. Did you see? Congrats, I solved the challenge because I was able to make the JavaScript pop. Now I solved the challenge. Congratulations, you solved the lab. So what that does, let's go back to repeater. Let me explain. Let's go back to repeater. Let me explain something to you. So when I I intercepted this request, right? And then what I was looking for is where can I manipulate? Where can I see a parameter to manipulate? Yes, you can try here too because the email can be vulnerable. We don't know. The comments box can be vulnerable. We don't know. The name ID can be vulnerable. We don't know. But I told you that the parameter I'm intending to intercept or attack is the website parameter. And when I filled it, because I was looking for the string to reflect back to me, I put alphanumeric random strings, and they reflected back to me. We saw it when I got this other request. Remember, this was what I put the ABG123, right? And then for it reflecting simply means this can be vulnerable to cross-site scripting, right? Stored cross-site scripting, because that's a comment box. Like when you go to Facebook and drop comment, those kind of things. When you go to a store online and you're dropping a review for them and people can click your review to read it. So it's something like this, right? But because I wanted to be sure that reflects, I also intercepted it and sent it to my repeater. But now I'm sure that it was reflecting and I want to run my attack. So I'll go back to where I filled the random strings, and obviously this was the place. And now I have to put my payload. Remember, there are different payload. There are the script payload. You can even check on Google JavaScript payloads, and you have the ability to download over 2,000 payload you can use that are very possible to help you find cross-site scripting. This is the manual way of finding it. I can do an automation by sending this to the intruder. When I send it to the intruder, let's do that and let me show you. Let's say I send it. If I have to send it to the intruder, then I'll have to remove this already. Then let's just put the ABG I put, and then the 1, 2, 3, and then let's send it to the intruder. This is the intruder, and then come to the intruder. Now, one of the things that intruder help us do is like an automated way of finding it, right? So what we will do when we send it to the intruder is we'll try to clear, because it's not everywhere we're trying to attack, right? We want to attack a particular spot. Remember I told you the website parameter. So what I will do is I'll click here because this is where I want to attack, and then I'll add it. And then when I add it, I'll go to payloads. Remember, I'm going to use a simple list, and my kind of attack was a sniper attack, right? And then I'll go to payload, simple, and then I'll load it because I already have a cross-site scripting payload. I told you can get from GitHub, you can get from just searching on Google, and I'll press open. Now it has loaded, right? So I can start my attack.